Quay. Morning, Rev. It's 13 after 1 in the morning, West Coast time. It's the 30th of January, 2025. Did I actually had to say that date? Holy crap, I am getting old. Countdown to 60 begins. I was talking to a friend of mine about what I experienced a long time ago with a nonprofit organization that we dealt with and how much it changed our lives. How much? She must be obeyed is up. She must be obeyed is up. Yeah, um, checking out the old places I used to work. Actually, hung about. There was an organization my brother and I belonged to, just volunteering every Sunday for it. And I'm seeing how much changes they were in this particular place a long time ago. Organization for the Needs of the Elderly. It was a nonprofit. What the hell am I an LD for? Is that what I wanted to be? Where the hell am I? Yeah, she must be obeyed is whining. She wants attention. She's worse than Donald Trump. Kevin, mama. She's up because I'm up. Give me a second here, Rev. I was trying to tell Artist in Recovery about what the hell I was going through and some of my experiences. And in dealing with Mama, she is a formidable dog. I'm looking at an area that I used to be part of, and I used to be part of an organization volunteering services. Organization for the Needs of the Elderly. I just couldn't believe I'd be doing it. Ma was working over there, and it mattered a great deal. It mattered a great deal at the time because this was a place that took care of a lot of people, a lot of senior citizens. Dave and I would do set up and tear down at a farmer's market at this place. I'm trying to get the Google Maps to work for me so I can probably show it to you. Place has changed so much in the years. Uh, if you would look on the Google Maps and type out an address on the Google Maps itself, trying to get the address for you to look at here. 17400 Victory Boulevard, Van Nuys, California. I'll wait. Place has changed so much. This one generation. But they never got the damn thing on a. Well, it's changed too much. That's for darn sure. That's for darn sure. And right next to it was a skate park a long time ago and a dog leash park. But this place was. The place I was talking about, Organization for the Needs of the Elderly, they dealt with adult daycare, farmers market. They had a couple of places that they managed a long time ago. They've grown since then on this one. Ma used to be the accountant controller over there. On Sundays, they would have the farmers market. Vendors from all over the place would come over and do their peddling, including the farmers. Dave and I would set up for whatever the farmers market needed. My brother and I would do the work for them. I'm just trying to get the damn computer to work so I can take a look at the place. We were right next to a National Guard place. We actually had a skateboarding area for kids to do their tricks and stuff. And also dog park. Dogs had to be on the leashes. They're really heavy, sucky pictures of this neighborhood. I was trying to see whether or not. There we go. And those are new, a long time ago. It was a place my mother got more cravings and more of a fill of pomelos. Doctor told her one time, stop eating the grapefruit, it's interfering with her medication. Well, she didn't listen. She got hooked with this one particular farmer who came up from Ojai. Actually came down from Ojai to do his peddling out here. Guy named Gene, I think. Yeah, Gene was the name. He'd leave with a bunch of cash, but we would have a refrigerator full of pomelos. Dave and I would do the manual labor a long time ago. Set up tables, set up chairs, set up books for a book area. We'll work there for about several hours. And while we're doing that, Ma's doing accounting work inside. She always worked on Sundays. We did that for about a year and a half while she was employed over there. We'd seen the Christmas situations. We'd seen Easter over there. Hot days, cold days, rainy days. We were doing it. Parking detail. Oh, that was a nightmare in there. That was a nightmare in itself. They didn't have any covered areas or solar panels. That came, well, they got more recent pictures online for that one regarding what the place looked like. But that was still home for a long while. It was. My friend online, Daryl, was going crazy with the nonprofits. Nonprofits pay for a lot of things. Drug treatment. And that was the thing that he was worried about, that they were going to be kicking out because of Trump's insanity going on. I depend upon government subsidies. They call it subsidies, it's necessities. disability, medical, pays for the psych, school grants. He got himself pushed back on this one. And here's another thing that he got pushed back on. Now, already at the time of this recording, you've already been watching and hearing about what happened in the Potomac. Holy crap, dude. That's the thing I gotta say is holy crap. He gets rid of the leadership in uh, National Transportation, and not to mention Coast Guard. Administrators. He's trying to maneuver to get his own administration in there who's going to screw things up left and right. And what happens? They get an accident on their watch. I can't believe the lunatic doing this kind of crap. But he did it. And I don't know how many people died because of it. Because of his dumbass ideas. I'm looking at where the accident happened. I'm looking at the Reagan Airport. And in that area, Washington, D.C., just in their territory, that they get an accident on Trump's watch. He fires people that can help him out. You know what about the Transportation Safety Board does? Anytime there is an accident, rail, auto, air, they have to investigate to see what happened. Who, what, where, when, how. They have to check everything and anything else to see whether or not whose fault it was. Was it mechanical? Was it human error? And in this situation, since we're talking about the flight ops of an airline trying to come into Reagan, and there's a nearby Army Black Hawk helicopter, rammed right into it, and they go down in the Potomac. Shit. Tragic is the understatement, Reverend. Tragic is the understatement. This is one of those crazy or dangerous areas that people don't like flying into in Washington. Now, I don't know. I think I know where it came from. There's a base across the pond on that one. Government base out there where the Black Hawk came from. So as it's lifting off, nobody was watching on the radars over at Reagan, over the airspace. Did the air traffic controllers keep track of what was going on? There's going to be a hell of a lot more accident investigations and a lot more information coming out. I'd like to find out what the hell happened myself. This makes me more leery of flying. But no, what the thing is, what the National Transportation does, they do the investigations, but they would also have committees of doing the research to see who's responsible, what's not responsible at this point over here, and have that information reported to the people. It's usually the head or whoever's doing the in charge of the investigation would do the reporting at this point. And they had to make it political by throwing in senators in the shit. Did you see the clips on this one? Holy crap, dude. My tax dollars paying for inadequacy by having a gas bag screw things up left and right. Yeah, it does make me sick to my stomach. It does make me sick to my stomach. Makes me sad as hell and pissed off as hell. How the hell did we ever allow this crap to happen in the first place? I don't know. I really don't know. And what kills me is I do care what happens. He just doesn't have any comprehension. I think. I wish I was damn sure about this one, Reverend. I think he's got dementia, and nobody wants to say it, or nobody wants to piss off him. If they actually report that he actually has dementia, we're in trouble. We voted in an insane person inside office. Hell, he could have been tested back in 2016 for physical, and someone lied about it after getting paid off. They should have had a separate examination on this one. What a fiasco. It just kills me more and more what this guy's capable of. And he's scary. He is scary. What's worse is the people, the Trumplicans following this guy. That's even more terrifying, Reverend. And they allow it. They allow it. So the question, old friend, what do we do about it? I keep hearing people bellyaching about stuff, but I feel like I'm powerless over this crap. I feel like I am. So if talking about it is the only way for me to do something about it, then I'll talk about the damn crap. That's the only thing I can do. Meanwhile, meanwhile, we'll see what happens.